Show on YCRN. I'm back after how many months? 7? We got lots of stuff to talking about. The World Series, Giants winning it over the Texas Rangers. And we're going all over Justen Bieber today as he disses Tom Brady about his hair. That and more on the Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCRN. Back in the 60s.
Hello, children. Do you hate your old games like Monopoly and Jenga? Well, here's a new game called The Real Life. Let's watch. I mean, it just is the whole thing. No, shut up. I got hit by a tornado. And FEMA doesn't help. I lost my house. What? Yay! My turn. Poor economy gets you canned. Trade in your condo for food stamps. Yay! Oh, my turn. These are $2. Your Sabres car crashes into a tree. Your car insurers won't pay damage. Yay! Buy it. The real game of life.
Welcome back to the Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCRN. The Professor, Joe Kraus, is in the house. Okay, so the Giants won the World Series the first time in 52 years. The first time ever since they moved from New York in 1954. Now, Tim wants to go the top rated pitcher. The time is 3:11 here on YCRN. It's 3:11. So yeah, Edgar Renteria winning the MVP. Rangers were a bust. I was talking to my friend Dan Walter, a huge Yankees analyst. He said that he wanted the Rangers to win because they beat the Yankees in the ALCS. So that Yankee fans could say we lost to the World Series winner instead of losing to the runner-up. So I don't know. Yankees have lots of stuff going on. Derek Jeter, could you imagine him being a Kansas City Royals hat? I have no idea. I hope that doesn't happen because, Hal Steinberg says it could be messy. Mark my words, Lance Berkman, Austin Kearns, Andy Pettitte, also Mariano Rivera, also on the Yankees free agent list. They gotta get those guys back, especially Pettitte. And I know that he has groin injury in the middle of the season, and he's gonna be 39, I think. So he's getting old, but he still has that magic. But just get rid of Burnett and Vasquez. And Brian Cashman met with Cliff Lee this week in Arkansas. We could see a deal possibly in the next week. Coming up on the Joe Kraus Radio Show, and I know the girls are probably going to kill me after we finish this topic. Oh boy, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Justen Bieber, a doll for Christmas, and he's dissing about a quarterback's hair? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCRN. We'll be right back. Oh, it's the Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCRN. Welcome back. We got football news coming up in just a little bit, but I just want to get on this one topic. Now, viewers, if you're listening, I'm just telling you this right now. I really don't like Justen Bieber, so when you watch this online, don't ask me questions at school. Don't be mad at me. It's just my opinion. If you like Justen Bieber, that's good for you. But I just don't like it. First, and I saw this in the toy ads this week. He's now coming out with a doll. And if you remember concerts, cigarette lights, cell phones, guess what they're going to be doing, waving in the air? They're Justen Bieber dolls. They're going to be wearing the shirts. They're going to be like, oh my goodness, it's Justen Bieber. It's his doll. Yeah, that's not on my Christmas list. But really, I knew that was going to happen soon. But, I know that every girl between the age of 6, well, no, not 6, maybe 8 to 12 to 18-year-olds. They're probably begging their parents to get it. So I don't know. And then here is the big thing. He dissed in one of his new songs. I don't know what the title is, but you could probably look it up on iTunes or one of those music stations. Justen Bieber in his rap and about Tom Brady's hair. Now we know that Tom Brady's hair is long, and I understand, but really, you're dissing about a 3-time Super Bowl winner and his long hair. That's like talking about the tip on the shoe, the angler. It's like talking about that. So, how many? Justin Bieber hasn't won any Grammys, and I don't even know if he's gonna win anything at the AMAs in a couple of weeks. But and no offense to girls, but really, you guys love a guy that is dissing about a 3-time Super Bowl winner. That's just crazy. Brady's probably making 10, 15 million more than Bieber. I mean, seriously, I don't know. That was just one of the topics that we call that's what we call the one that really ticks you off. That's the topic. That I don't even get it. Let's football this week. Bills. You know, I just laughed when this happened about Sean Mannion. I mean, they got him good, but he's just injury prone. And then 15 minutes into his first practice, he tears his Achilles that he injured with San Diego in the preseason. Talk about a bust. You know, this is T.O. all over again. Oh, I stubbed my toe. You know, that situation. I'm not saying that T.O. wasn't good. He helped him, but I don't know how Sean Mannion is going to be good. I thought that he was going to play. And now Roscoe Parrish is out for the rest of the season with a broken hand injury, a broken wrist. So, and Roscoe was really good. So Lee Evans, he's got to step it up a little bit. He's doing good. But Stevie Johnson, you know, he's a heck of a player. I'm going to tell you that. A great move by the Bills organization. If they can just get Lee Evans going again, which he still is, he's still doing good. But if they can get him to score some more touchdowns, and then with Spiller and Jackson, oh man, you're going to have a good offense going forward. Talk about the Lions. I mean, jeez. They're just, they had to do everything to stop the Jets yesterday, and they still lose. And the funny thing about that game was that Ndamukong Suh thinks that, Ndamukong Suh, he had to make extra point attempts because the kicker got injured, and it hit off the post. So, a defensive rule number one, well, maybe on my top 10 rules for the NFL, don't have your number one defensive tackle make an extra point. I mean, if he knows how to kick, then go ahead, do it. But if he doesn't, you know, why do it? This is a huge game this week. Brett Favre, I don't even know why he's still playing. And earlier this week, he talked with the NFL Network, and the reporter asked him, "Are you gonna play next year?" And you know, the eyes moving back and forth, you know, the still smile, and he still said no. I'm really not sure if he's gonna come back. If he does, then that would just be crazy. He's gonna be 40. He's gonna be 41 next year, 41 or 42, and you know he could be playing till he's 50 if he wanted to, if he was healthy. But no, I mean you had a great career, Brett, but it's just gotta end. But they're facing the Bears this week. I like how the Bears have been playing so far. Jay Cutler, okay. I'd like to see the Jay Cutler for the first 3 weeks. And I mean, Brian Urlacher is healthy, and but the Vikings have lots of problems. So their whole entire organization, Brad Childress, he could possibly get fired, which, in my opinion, he hasn't really done a good job this year. So he should be fired. They wasted a third-round draft pick for Randy Moss, and he only played for a month with them. Now he's with Tennessee. So the Vikings, they have lots of work to do. But if they lose this week, I believe they're going to be they would be out of the playoff race. So, you know, the Vikings, it's a must-win for them this week. Talk about Chad Pennington. He injured his shoulder last year, week 3 of 2009. Chad Henne replaced him, and now he's gonna be starting on Sunday against the Titans and Randy Moss. But just able to bounce back after missing a whole entire year, that's just amazing. And you know, I hope that he does good this week. I predicted a win for the Dolphins. Coming up on the show, we got more stuff to talk about. Baseball. We got a little Miami Heat for you. You know, everyone thinks that the Heat are overrated, but they've lost to the Boston Celtics 2 times because the Celtics beat their enemy. Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCRN. We'll be right back.
This is A-Bomb Aerobics, and for 6 easy payments and $299.99, you can look like this. Work it! Let's go and see some of our training methods. Come on, work on that! Work on! Come on! More! Okay. Work the hoop! Work the hoop! Move it towards him! Do the robot! Jumping jacks! Come on! Faster! Faster! Now push up on those jumping jacks! I'll never be a 6 easy payments of it! You can look like us!
It's the Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCRN. It's the final word. We're talking about the Miami Heat for this show. By the way, thanks for watching today. Huge thank you to Alex Starzinski, our cameraman. You know, haven't seen him in 7 months. The Heat play tonight, actually, against the Toronto Raptors. Raptors 2-7. Heat 5-4. The Heat, you know, they said that they were going to be undefeated, but that didn't work so well. They've lost twice against the Celtics so far this season. I think that the Celtics are just good enough. I think that the Heat just struggle against the Celtics, which is very surprising. But, you know, Heat, they're 12th overall with 102 points for points per game. They're 15th in rebounds. They're 20th in assists and 4th points allowed with about 93 a game. The Heat, you know, they're doing good. LeBron, Wade, Bosh, Eddie House, James Jones, they've been huge. When they get Mike Miller back, they're gonna be beast mode. And surprisingly, you don't hear that from me, but the Heat, they're gonna be beast mode. So I predicted another win for the Heat for that one. Sabres, they're struggling a little bit. Miller's out, Williams out, but Jonas Enroth, just fantastic what he's done. And if, you know, Liddy Ruff winning, he's over 1,000 games. He won his 1,000th game. If you watched that 5-4 shootout win over the Devils, that was just a heck of a game right there. Well, that's it for the show. We'll see you in about a couple weeks. Don't forget to stop by at the Youth Center, Al Snack Shack, and basketball. It's going to be starting in about less than a month. That's it for your show. This is the Professor Joe Kraus. Say peace. Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCRN.